My angel cuties, I very much look busted right now, but this is how I be chilling after I create content for you lovely babies. But I just want to let you guys know that my foundation looks a fucking mess because I got a ring light and I tried out the the orange light. It made my foundation look a mess, so I do apologize for how my foundation looks. It does match. Okay, so it does match. Don't think, as you can see, it matches. But yeah, you live and you learn, you know? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. And let's just actually get into the video. Hi my loves, I hope you guys are having an amazing, gorgeous, abundant day. And today's video is going to be like a get ready with me Q&A type thing. I always wanted to do these, but I couldn't because I never had my own place, but now I do. So we're going to be doing this a lot. Okay, get into them. I really hope I am centered, and if I'm not, I'm going to be irritated when I'm finished with this damn video. I know that. However, like I said, we're going to be doing some questions. I got a couple of questions, exactly 24 questions that you guys have asked me, and hopefully you guys get some more information from this video and just like learn a little bit about me. So if you do end up enjoying this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more from me, and turn on that post notification button so you don't miss a video. All right guys, let's get into it. I also got this ring light, like I got new lighting. I got it on like the yellow setting, like the orange little light. I don't know how I feel about it yet. After I edit the video, I will know. But she's cute, she's cool. She gives off this warm cast, this warm glow. So we're just gonna have to really get into it. So like I said in this video, I need some oil on this lips. My lips are very much ashy and I don't like that. Perfect. Okay, we don't do crusty lips over here. Please don't play with me. Get some oil, some Vaseline, some Carmex, not EOS, because that shit sucks. Which is horrible because like the packaging is so cute. Like when I was in high school or maybe middle school, one of them, I always wanted them because like, oh my god, these blackheads. I always wanted them because like they're so freaking cute. I got it and it sucked. What? Okay, but this is not what the video is about. I'm also going to tell you guys what I've been using, everything. This is like my entire routine every time I do a video. First, I'm going in with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I really love this, especially with the foundation I use. It makes my skin so fucking glowy, and it also makes my foundation go on smooth. Like it's no wrinkles or anything like that, which is really why I love this. I tried another primer with this foundation and it did not work. Like I looked it real oily and like the makeup was breaking up, and I think because it was like an oil primer and not this grip. So get this, highly recommend this. So the first question you guys asked me, or the first question that I am going to be answering is how did you decide your style? And they mean this as in like my clothes, like how did I find my aesthetic? Baby, let me tell you. So one tip I have to help you guys find your aesthetic whenever you're trying to, you know, come into clothes or like, you know, plan out a new wardrobe and like, you know, get yourself a little bit more together, because I understand, because I used to be one of those people who just buy stuff because it's cute, and I really want that harmony because like my Virgo placements, of course I want that shit. Like what you think this is? So I kind of wanted like harmonious. I really wanted aesthetic to stick to. So I really like warm settings and warm vibes, that ethereal look, that earthy look, that boho, but not boho to the point where it's very much person of non-color. I was not trying to give that at all. So that's how I kind of went for my style. And then after I figured out what vibe I wanted, which was like that warm, ethereal, fairy looking vibe, I then went and found out, like clothes that kind of match that. So I would recommend first going on Instagram, who you follow that you really kind of resonate with in terms of fashion. So I follow a lot of fashion accounts, and these accounts kind of have that warm, ethereal picnic in the sun, connected with nature, spirituality vibe. Like I was trying to go for that that African spiritual girl, you know, ATR with the locks, you already know. So that's the vibe I was trying to go for. So my first tip is that you see who you follow, and if they're fashion pages and you really like how they fashion what looks, that's your vibe. So since you know now what your vibe is, the next thing you're going to do, look at that, gorgeous. Oh, next thing I'm going in with is this Fenty Beauty Hydro Pro Filter Longwear Foundation in the color 420. I really like this. Love this. Actually, this is like the first foundation that has ever matched me in my fucking life. We love it here. So yeah, so after you figure out that, and the way you figure that out is following whoever you follow on social media and kind of go with their style. I'm hoping it's not falling off, so that's why I'm kind of watching it. So after you figure out that, you want to go to Pinterest. Now I fucking love Pinterest for the simple fact that you can really find a lot of good shit on it. I always use Pinterest for like my content creation, for my artwork, whenever I need references, and now for my fashion as well. So I go on Pinterest and I put in a search bar things that kind of match whatever those Instagrammers are wearing. So my look or my theme was like a warm spiritual girl, but black, okay? But make her black. So what I would put in a search engine is like, shit, I forgot. I'll probably put it up on the screen, but I would put that in the search engine, and a lot of those photos will pop up, and it will be similar to the style that I like. So when all those photos pop up, whatever style or whatever clothes that I see there, I'll put it on a Pinterest board. It's labeled fashion. So I highly recommend you do that. Find pictures to kind of go and see what your style is. I need a bigger fucking mirror. I can't do this. I don't know what I think I was doing. After I went on Pinterest and I found those, I'll put it in a board, and that board would be labeled like fashion or whatever. And I also do this for like my house, my apartment. Whenever I want apartment look ideas, I'll put in whatever style that I'm really feeling and then go from there. And then oh, and this beauty blender is from Juno Cosmetics. I fucking love this beauty blender. I never used beauty blenders a couple of months back, but after I found this one, I'm sorry, I have to lean on this wall in my back. I ain't got a chair yet. But after they sent me this, I was like, bitch, I'm going right back to it, because it blends out my foundation beautifully, and the concealer I use now, it works really more better with like a beauty blender. So this shit is kind of amazing. It's their SpongeBob collection, their Nickelodeon collection. Link gonna be down below. But yeah, go on Pinterest, search up the style like you like, put it in a board, and then from there you will go and start shopping for similar pieces that you have in your Pinterest board. That's what I recommend. It's super freaking, not only is it fun, but it's like super easy. So that's what I recommend if you want to find your style and kind of stick to it. So whenever you kind of start shopping, make sure you go back to your Pinterest board and see that the things that you're buying, it kind of matches up with your Pinterest board or kind of matches up with your Instagram inspo. So yeah, that's my tips on how to find your style. This shit's gonna be a long ass video. I'm being real for you. So being real for you, being real with you. So the next question that you guys have was, how do you feel comfortable in your own skin? Baby, I got y'all. I did make a video on this entire subject. I'm gonna link it up here, or maybe up here, whichever. But this is something I've been working on for the past 3 years, and I'm finally in a place where I kind of feel, no, I'm in a place where I know that I'm a bad bitch, okay? I'm in a place where I love myself unconditionally, knowing that I deserve all that good shit. So baby, I got y'all. So the way I started to feel comfortable in my skin were doing things that I love, such as like connecting with my inner child. And one of the things that kind of made me, helped me kind of see the feminine energy in myself and see myself as beautiful was kind of keeping up my physical appearance, and not like, oh, I always put on makeup or, you know, getting dressed for the day, because baby, I love me some goddamn hoodies, let me tell you that much. I kind of, okay, so I'm a Taurus moon. I got a lot of Venus placement, so I really love like good smelling scents, my skin being soft and clear, and that concealer I used was from Neutrogena. I'm gonna put it down below. But I really like smelling good. I really like feeling good, and like whenever I touch my skin, I want to feel soft. I want to look glowy. I want to smell good as well. So one of the things I really wanted to build my confidence in, and one of the things I knew that would help me build my confidence, was kind of keeping up my physical hygiene, and you know, taking care of myself like luxuriously. And what that means for me was like putting on really nice smelling perfumes, making sure my skin is always soft, taking, you know, showers and things like that, because this is what it means to me to feel confident in my skin and to kind of love myself a little bit more. I was like, damn, I would love it if I smell good. I would love it if I feel good. Like when you touch my skin, I'm like soft as a fucking baby, okay? So I started to, you see how shit blend like a dream? So I started to slowly update my skincare routine and create a whole routine where my skin would feel very soft and kind of get better than it was before. And then I started to implement stuff into my body care routine, such as oils, really hydrating moisturizers, and very good smelling perfumes. So, and that was like kind of giving me that boost of femininity that I really wanted in myself, because I never really had it as a kid because I was very depressed. I did not really care about my physical hygiene at all. So, and I meant like, girl, that shit, y'all, if you were depressed, you know exactly how it is. When you don't want to do anything at all, even wash, like take a full body shower. So one of the things that helped me build confidence was kind of doing things like that. And then another one that helped me build confidence was kind of telling myself positive affirmations pertaining to whatever I had insecurities in. And so for me, it was my body. For me, it was my smile and my face especially, because I will say in this culture, right now we have a lot of filters, which I love filters. Don't get me wrong. I love me a good ass filter. But I would use it all the fucking time to alter my face because I did not like how my face looked. I didn't like how long my face was. And I didn't see the beauty in my face. Now I do. Now y'all know I'm a bad bitch right now. But back then I didn't see the beauty in my face. So what I did was use filters to make my face kind of small and like heart shaped, because people with heart shaped faces, y'all so cute. Y'all look so good. So I would do that. So in order for me to kind of like break that, I had to stop using filters. I literally, for a while, a couple of months, I did not use filters at all. By the way, I'm using the e.l.f. powder. Love this. It's the HD powder. I've been using it for a long time, and it's in sheer. But yeah, so I stopped using filters, and that really helped me to kind of like force myself to love my face exactly how it is, because you can't use a filter, baby. So you gonna have to make do with what you got, and what you got is this beautiful long ass face. So I stopped using filters, and then I started saying affirmations such as, you're so gorgeous, you're a beautiful, kind, abundant being, and you deserve to love the skin that you're in. I started to write a lot of positive affirmations pertaining to whatever insecurities I have. Like, your smile, it lights up the room. Your smile is so gorgeous and beautiful. You deserve to show them little pearly whites. So I kept doing that every single morning. And I have a video on journaling for positive affirmations, and I may put up a thing on the screen where you can write these positive affirmations, just, you know, do your thing. So I did that as well, and that really helped me kind of build confidence within myself and start to love myself even more. And then I also did this, I also started to dance. Now, I really loved to dance, period, as a kid, but I never actually danced. Like, I would watch videos of my favorite songs, and then in my head, I would create up a dance. Like, I would fantasize myself creating a dance, but I would never actually go and do it. I would never actually, like, take that first step and dance my fucking self, because I was very shy. I didn't like my body, and I just didn't, you know, like myself overall. I didn't have that confidence within me. So I never used to get up and dance, even though I really wanted to. Like, maybe the choreography that came up in my head, y'all should have seen it. But anyway. So I started to do dancing to my favorite songs. I started to learn the choreography. And whenever I danced, I was like, damn, you look good, girl. Continue to do so. And I also do dances such as, what the fuck is that? Oh. Dances to my favorite sexual, sensual songs. And when you dance to songs like that, you kind of feel into your feminine energy. And I'm just saying this from like a person who loves that feminine shit. I was really, every time I dance to songs where I just need to be very much flowy, you know, connecting with my divine energy and my divine self, I would look at myself and I would tell myself, you look gorgeous. And I would kind of force myself to get out of that mental state of shame and to get out of that state of embarrassment. So I kind of like forced myself to come to the conclusion that I was a sexy ass bitch. So that's one thing you can do as well. Dancing to your favorite songs and dancing to slow, sensual songs that kind of get you into the mood where you have no way but to stare at yourself and to see the goodness and beauty within yourself. I think I'm gonna make a playlist, probably, cause I don't know if I have a lot of sexy songs. I'll probably make a playlist, but if I do, it will be down in the link below. But yeah, that's what I did to kind of build my confidence. I said positive affirmations, kind of forced myself and kind of got to the root of the problem of why I feel embarrassed to kind of express myself in that way and to see myself as a beautiful being, and like got down to the root of why do I feel as if though I am ugly, because first of all, I am not ugly. I don't know who told me that, but they going to jail, period. So I kind of did that in order to, hold on y'all, I'm coming back, see myself as a divine being that I am. And it absolutely positively worked. So that's one thing. These are a couple of tips I highly recommend. But yeah, that's what I did in order to overcome all the bullshit that I have been learning and engraved within myself. These ain't matching, but I don't give a fuck right now. But so the next question that you guys have for me was what was the hardest part about overcoming childhood trauma? I wouldn't say there was a hardest part, because like all of it was hard. I had to unlearn a lot of shit. I had to face a lot of shit. So I think me facing the fact that that shit was fucked up, period. Like me facing the fact that, wow, this is fucked up. I did not deserve to go through this. And I can actually heal from it is what was probably the hardest part. Like me kind of expressing my emotions and kind of expressing the fact that shit hurted really, really bad. Especially if you had like childhood trauma to a point where you don't know how to express your emotions. That's the hardest part. Expressing your emotions to kind of unpack that baggage, because like you don't know when you're on a journey and you're starting the shadow work, you don't know how to express yourself, you don't know how to feel, especially if you've been repressing your emotions about the situation. So for sure, me expressing how I truly felt every single time those things happened was probably the hardest part, because that shit felt really uncomfortable and I was like, well, this is ghetto, I don't like that. But it was very much necessary and I would not change it at all for the world. Yo, this shit is not gonna be even. But yeah, that was the hardest part, me actually facing it and expressing the emotions that happened. The next question you guys had for me was, what is your favorite part about spirituality? And my favorite part about spirituality is kind of connecting with my ancestors and kind of learning new things, because it's kind of exciting, but also like manifestation. I love getting the shit I want. I love knowing that I deserve everything in life, because you can kind of dream. So yeah, that's my favorite part. The healing, the connecting with your ancestors and knowing that they always got your back, and like the constant learning and a constant changing of who you are as a person, because as you can continue to walk down this journey, you're gonna you know where you want to go, like, and then you know exactly how to lead your path and what you should do. And just having just that knowing, that confidence within yourself, and that peace and that freedom within yourself. That shit is so fun. I love it. So yeah, that's my favorite part for fucking sure. What's y'all favorite part about spirituality? Even if you're a beginner, I know you got a favorite part. I would love to know what's your favorite part about spirituality. Comment down below, because I would love to know that. But yeah, that's my favorite part about it. What are some of your favorite daily rituals or moments of magic? My favorite daily ritual is cooking some food for my ancestors, especially like breakfast. That's like my favorite thing to fucking do. It's not really a daily ritual. No, it is a daily ritual, because like either I cook them breakfast, or I'll make them some black coffee, or I'll change their water. But yeah, that's one of my favorite daily rituals to do for sure. And also saying my psalms in the morning, because everybody wants to be protected. And if you want a video on psalms and how to use it, I got one. It's going to be linked up there. So the next question is, what do you do when you first rise? So I'm guessing you mean like, what do I do when I wake up in the morning? The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is meditation. Did I say my psalms today? I'm pretty sure. Okay, so the first thing I do in the morning is say psalms and meditate. Now I'm gonna be real with y'all. I be half a fucking sleep. Okay, I just be half asleep. The first thing I used to do was journal and meditate, but then I kind of realized I still do it like in the morning, but I can't do it exactly when I wake up, because like, y'all, I be half a fucking sleep and my words be like skewing off the page. And then like I don't really kind of thoroughly get into it, so I kind of switched it up. I kind of did like the manifestation part first. Not manifestation, y'all. Meditation part first. I do that first, and then I whip out my journal and start journaling. And I highly recommend you guys doing that. For the meditation, you can do like sleep meditation, because like I said, I do not be awake fully in the morning. Like when I just get up, I don't be fully awake. So what I do is like I'll put on some meditation music for whatever chakra I'm working on that day or that morning, and then I lay down on my back and get to it. Especially if I'm not really coherent. That kind of really works to help balance your chakras and work on your chakras. So I highly recommend sleep meditation. And if you want to know more about meditation, the videos, you already know, link it up there. But yeah, so that's what I do in the mornings. And it really makes my mornings productive. It gets it started on the right track. And with the journaling thing, you can do positive affirmations and manifestations for each day. Like I manifest every single day. I put 3 things I want to manifest for today, and they always come true. Honestly, they always come true. So I do 3 things I manifest, and that was one of the ways I kind of helped myself to learn manifestation and to do it effortlessly without any thought. Because when you're doing it every single day, sometimes it'll become like a ritual, and like you just expect all that shit to happen, because like it will happen. So it's like one good way to kind of help yourself manifest. So that's why I kind of love that. And I hope this is really good, boy. I'm gonna be blowed if it's not. So yeah, this was the look so far. So that's what I do when every morning I rise. I don't do it Saturday. Saturday I definitely much let my ego wow out. So I don't do it on Saturdays most of the time. But every like Sundays through Monday, I do that shit. So the next question you guys have for me is, what made you pursue art seriously? I'm using the NYX Cosmetics Vivid Brights liner in red, because why the fuck not? I also need to get the yellow one so I can switch it up. I was always a very creative person, and since a kid I always wanted to be an artist. I always wanted to be in the creative field, like period, because I was not a 9-to-5 bitch. I couldn't do it. I couldn't listen to people. I didn't like doing shit. Like, I did. One thing about me is I don't like doing shit I don't want to do. That's something about me that's kind of crazy. It's not the healthiest thing, but it kind of helped me get me to where I want today, because if I did not want to work at the job I was working at, I don't think I would be here. Like, I don't think I would have took that risk and be where I am at today. So one thing about me is I don't do shit I don't want to do. Like, you really cannot force me. You really cannot force me to do shit I want to do. Like, you can help me at gunpoint, and you can tell me to eat chitlins. And if I say hell no, period, it's period. Like, I'm just gonna get, you know? So that is what really made me pursue art. I was always very much a creative person. Like, before I gave up art, because as a kid I really loved art, and then I strayed away from it and went to makeup. I was a makeup artist and I'm makeup enthusiast, and I wanted to be like a makeup, like an influencer, which I'm back on my shit. But I just always knew that I was gonna be a creative ass bitch, like, period. There was no way around it. So what really made me like pursue it was the fact that I'm sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. I saw other people in my field succeed. Like, you know, that kind of rumor where artists is, or like that stereotype where artists really can't make money from their shit. I grew up with that. My family was all about like college and shit. Not my family. They was like, get a trade, do this and that, go to college and that, do the 9-to-5. And personally, that wasn't for me. I really wanted to work for myself, or like I wanted to be my own boss, basically. So when I found out, and the one who really inspired me to take that next step was Alyssa. You may know her as Alyssa Art. I'm gonna put her links down below because I fucking love her. She kind of inspired me to move forward because I saw her really blowing up. I saw her create the life that I really desired. And I was like, this bitch is an artist. She's doing her thing. She's a bad bitch. She's amazing. She's gorgeous. And I was like, okay, I can do that too. So like, I took that step. I took that leap, and I quit my job the summer of, I want to say 2018. But before that, I was already dabbling in the field. And I just went, I dived on in. I dived in. And that was like one of the best decisions ever. It was a very hard path. I will say that. Like, that shit was not easy at all. I had to learn so much. I had to, you know, change so much from who I was, but it was very much worth it, because now I'm here. Now I know my path. Now I'm connecting with beautiful babies like you. So yeah, that's what kind of made me pursue art, because I'm just a very creative person. I love creating things from my mind and seeing them in their physical reality, in my physical reality. So yeah. Do you love what you do? Of fucking course, baby. I love it all. Hello. Wouldn't change it for the world. Can you teach us how to read tarot? Yes, I can. I actually have a video on tarot for beginners. I'm gonna link it up there. But it's Tarot 101, and it kind of just gives you the basics of tarot. But I am going to do more videos on tarot, such as like tarot readings, because I do tarot readings, and I do have monthly listings if you ever want a personal reading from me. But yeah, I'm going to start doing collective readings, and I'm going to like do videos of how you can strengthen your tarot skills and your intuition, because tarot is really all about trusting your intuition, connecting with the divine to help you give answers. Well, that's ghetto. I'm sorry for the noise. I don't know if I can change it. But give you answers to those who, you know, really need those answers. Will you do more hoodoo related videos? Yes, I will do more hoodoo related videos. I just gotta plan them out accordingly, because I want to do them. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. Non-black people crying in my comments, they so damn annoying. Like, bitch, I said what I said. Beat my ass about it. You can't, because my ancestors gonna whoop y'all ass. But like, come on. Why y'all mad at me because I said y'all can't practice? Like, I ain't changing my mind. So, but yeah, I'm gonna do more videos on it. I just wanna plan out what next video I wanna do. I think I said it on the last hoodoo video. I forgot. So the next question is, are you enjoying your new space, or how are you enjoying your new space? And the answer is yes, I am, and I'm enjoying it very much well. Like, I have so much freedom to do shit. Like, I can actually talk out loud to my ancestors now and like not be scared somebody gonna overhear that shit. Like, it's just so freeing, knowing that I was just blessed with this place because of you guys, because of my ancestors. It really just warms my heart. So thank you guys for supporting me, and of course thank my ancestors for, you know, changing me to the person in which I can have this apartment and keep it. Like, I'm just so grateful. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Thank you so much for asking, and I can't wait for this pandemic to be over so I can like invite friends over, because very much I am bored. Like, I've been kind of excessively asking my friend if she wants to come over, because bitch, I am lonely, and now I can have like friends over, and I'm closer to friends that actually live around me. Like, I have a friend who lives near me, and I don't have to be alone all the time. So that's just, yeah, I love it here. Do you have a goal in life, or are you just going with the flow? I do have a goal in life, and my goal in life is to just be happy, healthy, and for my friends and family that I love and like that I talk to be happy and healthy as well. That is my goal in life. So I kind of want to build wealth to the point where we don't have to worry and not like hoard wealth, but build wealth to the point where we don't worry about anything. That is my goal. And my goal is also to help others and heal a lot of people, help people heal themselves and find a divine energy within themselves and know that they can be their true free self, who doesn't bring harm to others, you know, and heal them as well. I kind of just want to heal the next generation and the generation right now, like my generation, and let them know, like, yeah, a lot of shit we went through was some bullshit, and you're gonna get over it. Not over it, but you're gonna heal from it, and you're gonna kind of not carry that energy or that that pain and trauma to the next generation after you. Okay, that's my thing. I really want to help a lot of people heal, and like help myself heal, help my family and my friends heal, and then I also want to continue to connect with the divine, and then also be a wealthy, rich bitch who also helps others as well. Share my wealth and have my family to be wealthy and my friends to be wealthy and don't have to worry about anything as well. But the way that I'm going to reach this goal, I am going with the flow. Like, you know how people have a set out plan? My ancestors been teaching me, like, baby, just go with the flow. Just allow us to drag your ass where we need you to go. Just know at the end goal, you're going to get there. So yeah, I am going with the flow in the terms of the way I'm going to get to my goals, because I'm already there. Honestly, I'm really there towards my goals. I'm really going with the flow. That's one thing I really learned this year, was kind of just trust in the process. Don't go too overboard and with like trying to control it, because it's a-okay. You don't have to control everything. So that is my stance. Have you ever astral projected? The answer is, of course I have. I astral projected once intentionally. The first time I didn't astral project intentionally, they just dragged my ass. Like, my spirit was like, peace. And I was like, bye, see you later. So I have a video on that, and I'm gonna link it up there in a little thingamajig. But I have astral projected, and the experiences each time scared the shit out of me. Not in a way that like horror film scary, but like I knew what the fuck this was, so what the hell going on type scary, because I met aliens each time, and they were different species each time, and like the second time was so embarrassing because like I screamed in that poor alien's face. Like, in my defense, they were all up in my grill. Like they were just really, like, they was like, I need some space. But I hope they doing good, because I didn't mean to do that, you know. That was shitty of me. But yeah. Oh, it was good. But yeah, I have astral projected, and it was pretty good. Went pretty well, and I like it. I feel like I should have put on more blush, but whatever. We're just gonna keep it like this. I'm gonna be using the Milk Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray to refresh the space. I want y'all to understand how much I love milk makeup. Right, and I'm gonna be using these two glitter things. I always get my glitters from Amazon, but I had these glitters for a year now. They did not run out at all because I don't really I use them a lot. I don't know, let me not lie, but they haven't run out, and I love them. So another question was, how did you move out? And I'm thinking of just recreating like a whole video on this because the process has been in motion for like 2 years. So the way that I move out was pretty much all through manifestation most of the time, most for the most part. So the first thing I did was last year, I knew I wanted to move out around this time, a year. I wanted to move out in November, at the very least, November, October. And so my plan was to save up or to get to a place where I can find an apartment that will accept me, fix my credit up enough to where I would be accepted, because you know you gotta have a certain credit, like FICO score, in order to be accepted. And I also made sure that since I am a business, that I was making a certain amount of money, but at this time around, so that I can kind of be accepted even further. So what I did was, okay, I was like, ancestors, I'm gonna come to you right now. You know my heart, period. You know, she's a little ghetto. So I was like, okay, ancestors, I want an apartment by so and so and so. And I wrote a petition. I think I manifested under one of the full moons. Or I always manifest underneath a new moon. I don't know if I manifested underneath an eclipse. Pretty sure I didn't, because that eclipse energy is kind of crazy and it can go left. So I've been kind of manifesting myself moving. So that was the way I did it. I kind of planned like months ahead, months. And depending on your situation, that's what you should do. Honestly, I planned this years ahead, if I want to be exact. I've been manifesting an apartment or a space on my own for years. So I just really planned everything ahead. I planned out my budget for each month, depending on or surrounding around the rent that I have to pay. And then I also planned out how I would be moving, where I would be moving. And then I started looking for apartments in my budget range. And then once I picked an apartment, I went to my ancestors and I was like, sis, this is what I want. And then I went thoroughly and started to like manifest for it. And from there, it was just, you know, a dream. I just kind of did that. Make sure you just plan ahead. Like plan. You can never be too ready or too prepared for planning something this big. So that's what I recommend. The next question you guys had for me was, did you always have a website or did you use Insta shopping? I never used Instagram for shit. I only used it for like ads, and now I can't do them because of the art I make, which is they boobies be out, sis. They boobies be out, and that's what I fuck with. So I highly recommend, if you can afford to, get a website. And if you do want to start selling things, you can do it through DM, but instead of being like, DM me for pricing or DM me for that, make sure you have your prices out already so people just know and they don't have to DM you. And then when you tell them the price, they don't have it. So they just automatically know. You automatically get customers, you know, who can afford your prices. So that's what I would recommend. However, I do recommend you get a website if you can. You can start with Big Cartel because they are very cheap. Oh shit, bitch. Let me do this. Fucking around with y'all. Because they are very cheap and very good for beginners. Like their website is so good for beginners. So I highly recommend that. And if you want to be a little bit more advanced, I do recommend Squarespace. Squarespace, if you want to sponsor me, here is your chance. But yeah, I recommend Squarespace because they're really good too. That's the platform that I use. And I just think that if you have a website for all your stuff, it's kind of a little bit more professional, and it kind of brings people to want to buy your products, because I will say there are a lot of people, there are people that I follow or people that I know, see on the, on like Instagram pages and stuff, and their products look so good. And like, of course I want to buy it, and I do buy it if I want it, but I'll be like, it's so much easier, and who the fuck? But I just like, sometimes it kind of steer me away when they be like DM to get your stuff, or DM to purchase, and I'm like, I don't want to do all that. I just want to click on the website, order through there, because that's, you know, more easy, more fun. I don't know, but if you can get a website, because I highly recommend it, it kind of just makes your business a little bit more professional for sure, you know. And then if you want to sell commissions and you don't need a website, do it through email, because one, you can kind of keep track of it and it won't be in your DMs, and two, you just won't have your DMs like bombarded with shit and then you forget. Because I do remember when I used to accept commissions via DM, I used to always lose the DMs, and I used to forget that I had to do a commission for somebody. So highly recommend doing that instead of relying on DMs. I'm finna use this tattoo stamp from Milk Makeup. And by the way, if you are white and not a person of color, you cannot do this here. I'm not trying to do the Hindi thing. I'm just making you guys, you know. But if you're white, no, hell no. What you guys have for me is any advice for witches who are in the broom closet. My advice to you is be fucking careful, okay? Because I was in the with my spirituality, root work, and witchcraft, I had to be on a DL because I was in a house with Jehovah's Witnesses, and I grew up with a grandmother who did not play none of that shit. Like, I did not, we did not know her. Witchcraft, we do not know her. I probably could have got kicked out. But I just highly recommend you guys be very, very safe. Do you think being vegan is essential to enlightenment? And hell no. No, it's not. And I have nothing against vegans at all. I do have some against who, like, you know exactly the type I'm talking about. I do have some against them. I do think veganism is really cool to kind of put with spirituality, because, you know, protecting the earth, honoring it, and all that good shit. But you do not need to be vegan to be spiritually awakened or spiritually aligned or enlightened, because our ancestors were eating meat as well, and they were aligned, they were awakened, they were ascending, period, because they are that. So you do not need to be vegan to like feel like you are spiritually aligned. You don't. Just kind of honor the earth in different ways, or when you do eat for meat, honor the animal that you're eating, because I think this rhetoric that you have to be vegan is, and like you have to be vegan in order to practice spirituality or be seen as spiritual or like ascend, is very much stupid. It's so stupid, because like, what are you telling your ancestors who were spiritually aligned and enlightened and aligned and who ascended when they were eating meat? Like, what are you telling Native Americans when they're eating meat that they're not valid? Like, it's like a ritual for them. That's a part of their culture. And then like white vegans, like, you can't do that and say you love the earth. Who are y'all? Did y'all forget who y'all are? So yeah, you don't have to be vegan in order to be spiritually aligned or enlightened. The next question you guys have for me is, does your family know that you're spiritual? And the answer is yes. Some of my family know. Some of my family know. Do they accept it? That's a different fucking story, okay? I had to cut a lot of them off due to trauma, but due to like just plain disrespect. Like, they ain't got no, I don't know who the hell they be talking to, but you know. But yeah, they know that I do not fuck with organized religion or their God, and they don't accept that. And so I most definitely cut them off, which I highly recommend you guys do too if you have people or like anybody in your life who doesn't accept you becoming your best self. We do not stand for it. Do you hear me? And everything I'm using, I'm putting it in the link down below because y'all, I forgot. I'm forgetting to say the names. And then the last question we have is, what is your favorite crystal? My favorite fucking crystal of all time is the amethyst, okay? I love her. That girl, she get me through the tough times. She get me through my dreams. She protect me on astral plane. Okay, she helped me remember my dreams. All right. So yeah, that's my favorite crystal. I think another one is black tourmaline because protection. I love me some protection. I am one scary bitch. So one thing I do need is some protection. Please don't play with me. So I really like those two crystals. Any protection crystals that's like about protection or my dreams, because I dream a lot and I would love to like remember my dreams and I love to fantasize. Your girl, she done with her makeup look, period. So let's take this hair down and let's get into the final look. I'll be back in 3, 2, 1. Wait, no, not 1. Hold on. Where's my necklace? That shit sucked. Okay, but yeah, this is the completed red phoenix look, or like phoenix fairy look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and like learned something from the questions that I gave. If you did, make sure to give a thumbs up and comment down below what other videos you guys would like to see from me, or if you want me to do another get ready with me about either like my dreams that I be having, because I be having some crazy ass dreams, or just like a certain topic you guys want me to discuss. So if so, put them down in the comments below and I'll definitely get to them. Like I said, everything I have on my face and everything that I have been mentioning in the video will either be up here or over there, we don't know, and then in the description box as well. I'll see you guys very much later, okay? And make sure to stop by my shop if you want to see Black women as supernatural ethereal beings. This week we will be having a sale because I mean it is Black Friday. We need to get into it. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a beautiful, gorgeous, abundant day. Bye, my beautiful loves.